I got caught by the LTA in August, and today we're heading to pay our fine. But as I'm preparing to leave, I'm starting to wonder, is it really worth? So the reason why I'm heading down to their office instead of paying for the fine online is because I attempted to appeal, because I just tried my luck. There's nothing to lose anyway. I'll show you guys screenshots of what I wrote and also screenshots of their response. Basically, it was about like, oh, it's a new bike, I wasn't sure, etc, etc. The typical excuses lah, right? Unsurprisingly, it failed. LTA's response was kind of like, you should have known better. As the owner of the bike, you should have known. Which is true. I do not disagree. But they've offered me a 9% discount, that is $100, if I head down to the office today, specifically at 10 AM to pay off the fine. Now, I don't know why they would want this. I feel like it's more work for them, but also it's more work for me. And I'm starting to wonder, is this trip worth the 9%? The moment I opened my doors, I saw that it was raining. And so now we got to go all the way to LTA in the rain just to pay off a fine. But a discount's a discount. 9% is $100 anyways. It's not like a big value, but neither is it small. And we will not be taking the Harley today. We're going something a bit more safe. Still on sale, by the way. Please buy, please. Okay, as we make our way there, I want to talk about some of the concerns/comments that I've been receiving. First one would be about the very overloaded vehicle that I passed by, that also passed by the enforcement officer. Like, he decided to catch me instead because he probably heard the pipe. I really don't know how they are doing their job, and I don't want to be a Karen and I don't want to be like sarcastic about this, but from a third person's point of view, like objectively speaking, I'm not trying to be biased here, but objectively speaking, one is more dangerous than the other. One is more concerning than the other. And it's definitely not the pipes. So I definitely felt a bit indignant about that experience. I didn't feel that it was justified. But is my pipe unapproved? Yes, it is. It is unapproved. And were they wrong for catching me? They were not. They were just doing their job. But when I compared the two, it seemed pretty unfair, didn't it? And I mean, obviously, LT has not responded to any of these comments. And neither am I looking to pursue this matter because, come on lah, it's unapproved. And it is what it is. Like, I got caught. Like, that's it. Like, it's fair. It's fair that I got caught. But yeah, overcrowded vehicle, like heavy items that could drop off and hurt someone and possibly even unalive some people, especially for us bikers. And compare it to, oh, my pipe is loud and maybe the emissions is not approved. Like, yeah, I don't know. Oh dear. Oh no. Yeah, that looks pretty bad. So as I was saying, I have no answers for all of you. I don't have answers for myself, but I share similar sentiments to the most of you that yeah, it was a bit unfair, but I still, it is fair that I got caught. Yeah, that's all I would say. I'm not whining about it. Yo, what's happening today? Okay, go in, sir. Go in. Broken down? The second comment is regarding noise pollution. I'm on the fence on this because I understand where some of these netizens are coming from. I have experienced individuals like revving their bikes, especially in residential areas, and that pisses me off too. I get it. It pisses me off. To me, it seems a bit immature and completely unnecessary to be revving your bikes in like car parks. Like, bruh. So I get it. I get that it can be quite frustrating. And because Singapore is so small, some of these highways and roads, they are very near residential estates. So even if you don't rev in like car parks, but like you going down on the higher speed is louder lah, right? So I understand that it can be quite a nuisance to many people. At the same time, I feel like there's a fine line. There's a fine line and a place for aftermarket exhaust, and there are LTA approved aftermarket exhausts. So maybe that's the fine line for us. Like nothing too loud or pollutive, but also not stop. Because for us riders, some reasons why we get aftermarket parts, especially exhaust, is because it sounds really nice, but sometimes it's also for performance. You don't need a full system for performance. Of course, it's even better if you have a full system exhaust. You can truly feel more difference. But even with just the slip-ons, I don't know if it was a placebo effect, but I truly felt a difference in my horsepower, in my acceleration. And so that's performance, but also aesthetically, like visually and in audio, I felt like it has been downgraded. And unfortunately for the fat pop, the only approved ones are like 4,000 plus, full system lah. So unless you've got like 4,000 bucks to drop on your exhaust, then you're stuck with stock. Basically, you're stuck with stock. In comparison, the SNS slip-ons were about, if I remember what the previous owner mentioned, was about 2K-ish. So it's definitely more affordable. And it's not like some chapalang like AliExpress brand. It is like a legal entity, and they manufacture like so many parts for bikes, but it's just the tests were not run on it and wasn't approved lah. So then because of that, it's illegal. So that's how LTA works in Singapore, both for cars and bikes alike. Another thing about sound is that there's this saying that loud pipe saves lives, and I have to agree. When I was running the SNS compared to when I was running stock, I noticed that vehicles were more aware of my position. Because they were aware, they could be conscious about either giving way or just being mindful of where I am. Because they don't just have to rely on their sight, they can actually hear that I'm there. And I feel like that helps drivers to be more aware. And in doing so, it keeps us bikers safer. And so that's my thought process. Now that I'm running stock, I have noticed that road users aren't as aware of where I am compared to previously. But that's just my observation. I'm sure that you drivers you might have a different perspective or take on this, and that's fine. Hey, what the hell? Guys, I can't park. There's no parking? Eh? Automated. Okay, where should I park? Man, that's so dumb, man. Oh, the open air. What the heck? That's so dumb. That's really so dumb. Okay, enough whining. We're running a little bit late. Hopefully there won't be any issues in paying a fine. We'll see. Hi. Should I enter my reference ID or? The reference ID, is it? Okay. Yeah, okay. That's right? Okay, thank you.
Payment is 1,000, but not this room.
Oh.
It's room A.
Oh, then here's what?
I endorse print and then send it to you.
Oh,
Yeah.
so I just take that job?
Yeah, okay.
Oh.
The next thing is you wait, later room A will call you once they are ready. So once you make payment, the case will be closed.
Oh, okay. Okay, thanks.
Okay, just stay yourself.
Sure, thank you.
Pleasure.
Okay, thank you. Room A, yeah? Morning. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. Well, that's it, guys. $1,000 fine, $100 discount, and hopefully I'll never have to be back here again.